IsReal News. These are the morning headlines for Friday, April 3rd. A major escalation overnight as U.S. officials confirmed to the New York Times that an American fighter jet has been shot down in Iran. A rescue operation is now underway, with the fate of the crew still unknown. Earlier, Iran claimed it had downed an F-35. President Donald Trump says more time is needed, but in a post on Truth Social expressed confidence the United States can reopen the Strait of Hormuz and take control of oil flows. New intelligence assessments suggest Iran still retains significant military capability. According to U.S. sources, roughly half of Iran's missile launchers remain operational, along with thousands of drones, despite weeks of sustained strikes. One source says Iran still has the ability to cause widespread destruction across the region. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel will continue coordinated operations with the United States, emphasizing ongoing strikes against Iranian infrastructure, commanders, and weapons production. He says recent Air Force operations have destroyed a large portion of Iran's steel production capacity, calling it a major strategic achievement. Netanyahu adds that Israel is also intensifying operations in Lebanon, expanding what he describes as a security buffer zone while continuing to target Hezbollah forces. Defense Minister Israel Katz says Israel's top objective in Lebanon remains the disarmament of Hezbollah through both military and diplomatic means. He says Israeli forces will maintain control of key areas along the Litani River and prevent displaced residents from returning south until northern Israeli communities are secure. In southern Lebanon, reports indicate 3 people were wounded in an explosion at a United Nations site near the village of Al-Adisa. At the United Nations, a proposal to authorize military action against Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz has been blocked. Russia, China, and France oppose any resolution permitting the use of force. French President Emmanuel Macron says such an operation would be unrealistic and dangerous for the region. Iran, meanwhile, says the Strait of Hormuz will remain closed for an extended period to the United States and Israel. The Israeli military says it has killed the commander of Iran's ballistic missile unit in Kermanshah, along with 3 battalion commanders, in recent strikes. Iranian state media reports damage to a university in Tehran following an attack, along with additional strikes in other regions. No casualties are reported. New satellite imagery appears to show damage to a U.S. E-3 Sentry surveillance aircraft at a base in Saudi Arabia following an Iranian strike. In Kuwait, officials report fires at a major oil refinery after it was hit by a drone, with multiple units affected. Those are the latest headlines from IsReal News.